Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 33 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series, where today I'm charging up my mana pool, because I would like to do some enchanting. So last episode we got pretty good with the whole deep resonance stuff. Also spoke to McJady. Some of those bugs I found, he already resolved, so that's cool. Exciting times. So what I want to do today is get, I want to enchant some stuff, and then I want to start maybe getting a little deeper into Ars Nouveau, because I've been really enjoying some of the abilities that I get from it. That said, I'd also like to, I think, start visiting the end. I'd like to head off to the end, because I want flight. Now, we do have an angel ring in this pack, and that's one of the methods of flight. Do we have any jetpacks yet? Are there any jetpack mods? New Battlecraft has some jetpacky stuff. Mechanism has some jetpacky stuff. Mechanism also has like a nice armor set. Does FTB Industrial Contraption? It does. It has the quantum armor set. I don't know how the quantum armor set works. We're gonna check out FTB Industrial Contraptions at one point. It's basically a reimagining of Industrial Craft. So they, you know, clearly inspired by, very similar to, right? If we look at this, we're going to be like, yep, that looks like Industrial Craft cables. Yes, it does. Absolutely. So at some point we'll look at that. There's also Mechanism, has a nice armor kit that's really, you know, super OP and gives you some crazy stuff. But I'd like to get an Angel Ring, because Angel Rings are, you know, going to give me creative mode flight. Like, basically, you can just fly forever for free. Super fun. However, in order to get that, I think we need an Elytra. So we're going to have to get to, you know, the end to do that. So I think my goal today is, let's get to the end, fight the Ender Dragon, and then get around town a little bit. Find ourselves an Elytra would be super cool. But in order to do that, I really want to amp up my mana a little bit, because I want to be able to, I want to have enough mana and mana regen such that I can almost fly infinitely with this. Because even once I have an Angel Ring, it might still be nice to have the leap spell going on. Plus, there's some other really cool and powerful spells that we haven't even touched. And in order to get to some of that stuff, let's see. I know we're gonna need. Where's the books? Is it in Getting Started? You know what? We'll just look at it like this. We want not the creative, the Archmage spellbook. So we need a Totem of Undying. That might be doable, and another star, and a Wilden tribute obtained by defeating the Wilden summon ritual. Okay, yeah. So clearly some expensive things to get to that point. So getting like Withers going at some point would happen. Finding ourselves a Totem of Undying. Did I find one of those yet? I feel like the answer. Yes, we did. We found one somewhere. I don't know where, but we found one. I remember we got one somewhere, and that can be used for. Ooh, that's cool. Elemental Craft has a thing. Oh, that's cool. A bad omen befalls entities that step on it. That's neat. That's neat. Dark Utilities gives you a way to give yourself Dark Omen. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like the sound of that. There's a lot of things you can do with Totem of Undying, it looks like. Illager Tome. Transfers text into the Illager language. Neat. Put this totem in your main and offhand Undying if you fall in the void. Oh, that's neat. I like that, too. Warding Charm. Wards off negative status effects. That sounds nice. I wonder if that includes, you know, withering. Anyway, I'm getting distracted because that's what I do. So let's start with getting enchants going. So the reason I'm charging up my mana is I would like to get a mana pylon or two, because mana pylons are a nice way to generate enchanting power. I think just 2 of these placed near an enchanting table will get you to level 30 enchants rather than doing the many bookshelves. And it's always been like one of those like neat little things that you can do, so I'm excited about that. So let's see, 1, 2, and then an enchanting table. And yes, I looked through my enchants to see if there's any I want. The answer is basically no. So, tis what it is. I'm just going to pop this guy down somewhere in the basement. I could probably just... Is this a good corner to stick him in? And then I could do this and this. Is that enough to get me level 30 enchants? Apparently not. There we go. Nice. That works. If I put you right in between them, would that be cool for level 30 enchants? No, apparently not. Interesting. What if I put them, like, up here with this? Would that be cool? Nope. I don't know, like, where it looks for things, but clearly it needs to be a little bit away. I know it's like something a Y level, you know, whatever. But still, one way or another, we get level 30 enchants, which is cool. So what I can do... oh, I can't enchant my enchant... Oh, because it's already enchanted. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. So why don't I get... Do I have anything good here? I have a quick draw 1. I would like the following. What I would like to do... I'm just going to grab any old bow. I think if you look up bow, it'll tell you what you can get. So I would love power 5 and not quick draw 1. I don't usually like punch or flame, but I want quick draw 3. Those 2 enchants should make this fancy bow that I've got super nice. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to enchant my bow. I'm going to need some lapis. And I can put away these resources now, right? So if I do this and this, I'll see what I got. Soulbound, right? Nothing exciting. Power 2 and power 1. So then I'm going to check the book and see if there's anything good there. There's not. Now, if I put a block here, does that... It does. Sweet. That's what I wanted to see. All right. So here's what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to enchant this with 1 experience. And then I want that grindstone, right? From vanilla. And then I can break this. If I wanted to, I could, like, you know, sticky piston that. And I might, actually, just for funsies. If I got a sticky piston here. Right, and we put that there. And then we got ourselves a... Darkstone. Now, is that such that I can lever that right here? Because that would be nice. No. But I can do it one... Or what I could do is I could put a redstone dust here. Can I do this? Now, do you still have line of sight to this with level 30 and all that? Yes. So you can still see level 30 here, so that's good, right? Now, you're level 1. Ah! Haha! Cool. So then I do this, I try it, and then we got power 3, quick draw 1. So nothing good there. Mana regen, quick charge, knockback. Alright, so then I'm going to do this, this, and that. Right? Just to reset the enchant. Okay? And then we can try again. And this guy gives me True Shot. What's True Shot do? Increases the accuracy and speed of arrows and allows them to pierce. I like that, actually. I do. Yeah, I would like that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get that with level 30. So I'm going to take my dude here. Get myself up to level 30 exactly. Because remember, levels are stupid in Minecraft. True Shot 2. Unbreaking Punch and Soulbound. All sounds lovely. Now here's a cool trick. We can make ourselves an anvil. And there's a mod in this pack that makes it so you can disenchant weapons or items, and you get that. Now, the bummer a little bit is that it disenchants them all the way onto the book. I would really like it if I could split that into multiple enchanted books. So that's cool. Let me see if there's a way to split that. All right, so let's see what we can see with regards to doing this. I don't see a good way to split these enchants, but let's just do this, right? I'm going to put one dude there. Now, that's going to cost 10 levels of experience. So before I do that, let's get ourselves to 10 levels of experience so that we're ready to go, right? So I'm going to do this and that, and that'll take that out of there. Now, can I disenchant this further? I assume not, right? Like, that would have been too easy peasy. Now, what if I do this? Does that completely remove all the enchants? It does. I don't love it. I don't love it, if I'm being honest. I'd really like True Shot by itself. Let me see if I can come up with a way to make that happen. I have a crazy idea. So, normally Industrial Foregoing would be a good mod to use at this point, though I don't think it's in the pack yet because it wasn't ready when we created the pack. I'm going to see about getting it added to the pack soon, though. However, it's not here yet, so let's come up with a different solution, right? I started flipping through, like, what are my options for enchanting? If we look at Lexica Botania, and we look at enchanting with mana, you guys, some of you have seen this process before with Botania, you can actually copy books to an item without destroying the book. So you can basically dupe enchants using this process. And it's a nice one to have set up. And even better, it doesn't require a ton of investment in Britannia. It does require a decent-ish amount of mana, but not like a stupid amount of mana. So I think we should be all right to pull this off for a little bit. And what's even better about this, and this is the key here, when you put books nearby, it's only going to grab... Where does it say this? The scan will only pick up the first enchantment on a given book. Multiple enchantments from one book will not be applied. Which means, if I take this book that has True Shot, Punch, Soulbound, and Unbreaking, and apply it to a bow, it'll only put True Shot 2 on the bow. Then I can remove it again and have a True Shot 2 book by itself. Then we can kind of repeat the process we just did. If we can get Power 5 as the first one on the book, then we can do that. So let's set this up real quick. As crazy as it sounds, it might just work. So I didn't want to do a whole stack of those. I forgot that I was in one of these guys, but that's all right. Easy enough to fix. Not a problem. So to do this, all we need to do is get to the Visualize chapter and find out where we're going to pop this guy down. So I'm going to try to put him right here. And if I do that, is there anything like potentially terrible in my way? Oh, not great. Not a great position for it. So like, let's go back a few blocks. What if we put it here? Would that be cool? A little bit tight. I'm wondering if that's like too far away. I don't know how close the mana pool has to be. But speaking of the mana pool, let's get some more charcoal. What I've been doing, and I'm gonna do this again. Right? And that gets me a bunch of charcoal, and that gets this guy cooking again. Nice. And then we can just kind of drop these charcoal blocks there. And that should be cool. All right, let me find a good spot for this. Maybe here. And if I have to put another mana tablet thing there, then I can do that. So this seems like a good starting point, right? So all we got to do... does this seem cool? Okay. And then we need some obsidian. And you can see at the top of your screen, it's kind of telling you how many blocks you've placed out of how many are needed. Right? How cool is that? We'll get the lapis block placed. And then we're going to need some Britannia E-flowers. I think you can use any flower. Let's see. Is there some floral fertilizer I could snag? Shouldn't be too hard to get some of this. Now, we're probably going to need a few of these, if we're being honest. Let's see. I'm thinking 4 might be enough for now, and if we need more, then we'll deal with that. But I'm pretty sure any color flower will work here, even though the render shows the white ones. I think it realistically can be anything. As long as at the top there, it's increasing the numbers, I think we're cool, right? And that looks good to me. Cool. So now we just need 6 more items, which are mana pylons. So we're going to want diamonds times 6, and iron times 12. And if you're doing enchanting, this is just like the best thing you can ask for, right? It's super good. So now get me 6 pylons that are going to go here, here, like that. All right, so you're complete now. So now if I get my Wand of the Forest. Hooray! Nice. Okay, and now if I were to get a bow and this guy, I put the bow here, I drop this guy there. Whoops. Is it working? Might be working. So he should be trying to put True Shot on here. Now we might need another pool. We might need another mana pool. We have no more Living Rock? That's surprising-ish. No, no, we do. Good job, previous Dyer. You have more Living Rock. So what we're going to want is a pool, and we might need a tablet. Actually, I have a mana tablet with some... Yeah, so I can use that. So I'm suspecting this might need to be closer-ish. I'm going to put him here. And then I'm going to drain mana out of the pool. So that is pool to tablet, right? So that'll drain. And then this guy should be tablet to pool. Hopefully that'll help. I don't think he needs... I don't think he needs a... He might need a spark. Does he need a spark? He might need a spark. Can I make sparks at this point? I think I can, right? 1. There goes the last of my blaze rods. Does he need a spark? Is that how it works? Are you getting mana now? You are. Nice. Cool, cool. There we go. He's enchanted. Nice. And check this out. Just True Shot 2. Okay. So now we go back into our base. We put just True Shot 2. I don't know how much this is going to cost, but 2 experience. Okay. Right? So now we do this, and now we have a book that's just True Shot 2. Okay? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a chest for all my fancy enchants. And that should be really cool, right? So now the True Shot 2 book goes in here. We can grindstone this book because we don't want all those other enchants. And now we have True Shot 2 that we can apply manually to the bow that we care about, which is this one. And now I can repeat this process here. I can get, you know, whatever else, right? So Unbreaking 3, Power 2. Like, I want something that says Power 5, right? So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do, you know, whatever, right? And the book, and then the thing, and then the levels. So I'm going to do a bit of this off camera, honestly, because this is going to get a little boring real quick, right? But if I'm lucky, what I'd like to get is, so we got True Shot. I want Quick Draw and Power, right? So I'm just going to keep doing this until it says Power 4 or 5 at this level, or Quick Draw 3. Okay, so if I can find Quick Draw 3, that would be cool. Back in a few. All right, so here's some good news. I got Power 4, which is nice. I'm going to take that, and I'll tell you why. Now, that also gave me Volley and Unbreaking, neither of which I specifically care about. But let's go upstairs and get that onto a book by itself now. So to do that, actually, we want to go back downstairs, because I want to transfer that. I think it was about 10 levels to do this before. I'm going to transfer that to a singular book, okay? Why'd you put Volley on the top? Don't put Volley on the top. Power goes on the top. Boo! 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 I say to you, boo! Well, that's unfortunate. Why'd you put Volley on the top? I want Power on the top. You're transferring wrong. You're transferring wrong. Because I wanted the Power on the top. We'll see. All right, so I've done a bunch of this process, and here's what I've come down with. I got True Shot 2, which we saw earlier. I did get another Power 4 that was the top level, so I did the process you saw earlier where I got that taken care of. Then I got a bunch of Quick Draw 1s. I was only able to find Quick Draw 1s, but the good news is we can combine these and make them Quick Draw 2. And we can combine these two and make that Quick Draw 2. And then we can combine these two and make it Quick Draw 3. And that should be Pretty cool. All right, so quick draw 3 is good to go. So now we got true shot, power, quick draw. Now power 4 ain't power 5, is it? No, it is not. So I have a couple tricks I can do to make this work. So remember, with Ars Nouveau, we can enchant with vanilla enchant. So we can't make any of the... We couldn't make quick draw or true shot with these, right? But any vanilla enchant we can get, and power is one of them. And what we can do is we can use the enchanting apparatus to go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. So I already got 4. I was planning to do this all if I didn't get a power 4, but since I did get a power 4, we can go from 4 to 5. Now, I'm not sure if we can do this with books. I kind of feel like, didn't they say books didn't work? I guess we'll find out. But what I'm going to do, let's see, do we have any Ars stuff in here, or is it all up in my mage tower? Remember my cool mage tower? Oh, yeah, you do. You remember, like, thinking, like, wow, look at Dyer. He made something cool. Nice looking. So here's my thoughts, right? Can we put... If I put... This is power 4. Can you go in? No recipe found, pedestals. Right. So I have to put the items down first. So what I'm thinking is we do something like this, right? Because if we look in the book for Ars Nouveau, it's 5 diamonds and then 1 of each of the other guys, right? So 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. I'm curious if you can do this with books or only items. If it's only items, then I have another solution. Don't worry. I have a trick. Not enough source nearby. All right. Well, I mean, that's something we can solve, right? If we pop to our home base. Yeah. Maybe that's enough source. We'll find out. Why are there mushrooms in here? What's that about? How come mushrooms are popping up on our andesite and our chisel? Am I crazy? That is not something I understand. I don't understand mushrooms being inside here. Does anyone understand that? All right, so we've got power 4. If I put that in there, are you guys going to make that a power 5 book? I hope so. Sweet. Power 5. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted to hear. Now, do we have any other power? Nope. Okay, cool. So now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pop down here. I'm going to get this guy, and I'm going to disenchant him, okay, at an expense of 4 levels, okay? And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to have all these books, right? So now if we look in our chest, we've got True Shot 2, Power 5, Quick Draw 3, and Infinity, which should make a really good bow. And I'm going to use Botania to apply these. So remember, Botania has the following rules when you're enchanting with Botania. Number 1, each book can only have 1 enchant. If they have multiples, it'll use the first one on the list. Each one of these has 1 enchant. Number 2, the item being enchanted cannot already be enchanted. I just made that the case. So now I'm going to take these books, and I'm going to bring them up here, and I'm going to put my enchanter's bow in the middle, and I'm going to drop my books, and then I'm going to hit you. Nope, 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 nope. Magnet got me. I should have de-equipped my magnet, but I didn't. But that's okay. We'll deal with it. So you need a little bit more mana. There you go. So I might have just wasted a little bit of mana there, but that's not the end of the world. I'm assuming that you only got 1 enchant on you. Am I right about that? Yeah, you just got Infinity. Yep, that's my bad. That's my mistake. I mean, it never hurts to get another copy of the Infinity book, right? Power, Infinity. So let's get Infinity off there. I mean, it's Infinity. It doesn't hurt to have extras. All right, so let's try that again without a magnet equipped. Quick Draw, Infinity, Power, True Shot. All right, and then you have no enchants. The boop noise that you hear determines how many enchants it detected nearby. So I'm just going to drop 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to hit you. It only did 3. Well, we'll have to figure this out, but we'll see what happens. I'm curious what it gets now. Now it's going to need a lot more mana to like satisfy this. So we'll see what happens. Let's put away some stuff we probably don't need right now. Probably don't need that bow anymore. And I'm going to need more mana. Alright, how do we make out? My mana tablet is empty and my a little bit more than half. So that's cool. So let me just build up more mana here. Shouldn't be too bad. And we'll come back once I've got enough. Now, how are you on mana pool? You're not bad, actually. Fill that bad boy up, would you? Sweet. And then we'll deposit some more mana. And then you can see if you put your mouse here, it's basically like a circle filling in. So we'll see if that's enough. It might be... Hey, there we go. All right, nice. So what enchant didn't you get? Because I only heard 3 boops. I only heard 3 boops. So you got Quick Draw, Infinity, and Power. You didn't get True Shot? Can you not have True Shot with that combination? I mean, I'm okay with we don't get True Shot. That's probably the one I was least concerned about getting. So True Shot 2. Yeah, he doesn't want to apply. Huh. Huh. It's interesting, right? Quick Draw, Infinity, Power. I'm down, though. I think that's fine, right? Let's see how this goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love Quick Draw. Let me tell you how much I love Quick Draw. How cool was that? How cool is that? That was cool. That was cool. Look how cool that is. That is just high levels of fun, right? I like everything about it. Now, if I wanted to, I could remove Snare here, the projectile snare, and make it like harm or something like that. And that could be fun. I don't know. We'll see. I love everything about it. My only concern is when we run out of mana, I can't shoot again until we get enough more. So that's why I want to spend a little time today amping up my mana. Like, I would like to enchant these with better mana situation and other stuff. But let me put away... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to definitely store down here my enchants that I got. And this will be my, like, catalog of good enchants, right? That would be cool. That would be cool. Now, talk to me about mana enchants, right? So we've got mana regen 3 and mana boost 3. So if I got, like, my Mage's Hood here, and I put this in here, Unbreaking, Protection, Insight, you know, I'm assuming that these guys go on any armor piece, right? Including, you know, this armor. So I wouldn't mind, but then also we need to remember that we're going to upgrade this. No, we're going to make... From ours, we're going to make the next tier of armor, the Archmage gear, or the Archmage, but that needs Pop Chorus Fruit. So we're going to have to go to the end to get that. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to... Is that the water one? I think it is. Yoink. Nice. I do like ours. It is super fun to play with. I just wanted to circle back to this a little bit and get a little bit stronger in some of the things I've been using a lot. But what I'd like to do, let's see here. I'm gonna basically go through the tier 1 and 2 list because that's what I have access to right now, and just knock out a bunch of these, right? I'm gonna do it off camera. Not enough EXP for this glyph, so let's make sure that we just have that, right? So I'm gonna do tier 1 aquatic. Applies the water breathing buff. Sounds cool, right? And I do this and a couple fish, which we may not have any fish. I should probably go fishing. Is there like a cool way to get fish? Not really. I guess I need to go fishing. But long story short, I'm gonna go through and just off camera get a bunch of levels, right? Because remember, the best way to get more mana initially is to just let's see, fishing rod. Yeah, buddy. The best way to get more mana and more mana regen is to unlock more glyphs. So I'm just going to do that off camera a bunch. Like I'm just going to sit there and unlock more glyphs, and then we'll come back when the time comes, and that'll be cool. All right, so I'll be right back. So I'm actually doing pretty good with the number of glyphs and everything I'm unlocking here. I've unlocked a majority of the easier ones to unlock. So basically anything that required like an upgraded doohickey, I skipped. But anything else that's just vanilla items or easy made, I didn't skip. So like extend time, right? So the tier 2 glyphs require 5 experience levels. So I'm just doing this, 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 and then clock and redstone, right? So clock, redstone, boom. Easy peasy. So I'm just kind of repeatedly doing this. All right, so I've unlocked a ton of glyphs if we're looking at this. You'll notice far more options for spells and stuff to play with. Let's see, what am I not using much? I use most of those. Leap, I use snare. I don't know that we need snare anymore, right? I've got it on my bow. Yeah, I'm just going to clear it. How about water? I do like the water creation spell. That's kind of neat. What else can we check out? Aquatic Break, Conjure, Mage Block. That's a neat one. It just, creates a temporary block that will disappear after a short time. Let's see. There was also Dispel, I think would be cool. How about Self-Dispel? So it's effectively like drinking a water bucket, right? I'm all about that. Okay. And then for 8, we already have a Grow spell. Don't we already have a Grow spell or no? I should do Grow, right? Yeah, I think we should do Grow, right? How about Projectile Grow? Does Projectile Grow sound cool? Create that one. There's also Self-Heal that I want to do. And we might need to amplify that a little bit, but we'll see how it starts out. And I don't know if, does Grow get affected by Amplify? It doesn't really say. Oh, that's neat to know. You can use it on a witch to turn it into a Wixie shard. That's neat. Okay. Item pickup, launch, leap, pull, snare. Summon steed also was a neat sounding one. Summons a saddle horse that will vanish after a few minutes. That's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm kind of curious to try heal. So what I think I'm going to do... That's, so how good does heal work, right? 1.5 hearts. Now, if I add amplify to it, that's pretty good. I think that's good enough for me. Now, talk to me about leap. See how much... This is much better. See how much better this is? Like, I'm not even a little bit in fear of running out of mana. Okay. So I like this a lot more. Now, I would like to enchant my armor, but I'm not going to do that yet. Because what I want to do is I want to get the Archmage armor set, which requires just getting popped chorus fruit. So now let's head for the end. And by now, I mean next episode. Because it's a wrapping up point. Yay! So for now, we're going to wrap up the episode. We'll come back next time. And... Huzzah. I might want to get... What's that sophisticated feeding enchant? We can pull this off, right? Can I put this in here? Okay, advanced feeding. Only feed when the player is hungry enough to only waste half hunger points of the food at most. Feed as soon as the player is a tiny bit hungry. Wastes quite a few hunger points of the food. Oh, that's cool. At max health. Yeah, we might want to leave that there. Let's do the half hungry thing, right? I think that's fine. So now if I put this in here, will it feed me? It did. Excellent. Excellent. Auto feeding. Very cool. Very cool. All right, so we're going to wrap up here. We're going to come back next time. I'm going to get ready to head for the end. So here's what I need to do so that you guys are aware of what I'm going to have to work on off camera. Step 1, I need more blaze powder. Step 2, I need to make Eyes of Ender. Enough such that I can get, but we're like totally out of blaze, right? Yeah, none. So we have to pop into here and find some blaze dudes. I do want to try, if I do projectile harm, right? Your amplify is pretty good here. My understanding is if I put Fortune on this guy, increases the drop chance from mobs killed by damage, and blocks that are destroyed by break cannot be combined with extract. If I do that, I should have like a really like better than Fortune 3. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But my understanding is you can get better than Fortune 3 with this. So we'll see. How much? Oh boy, that's a lot of mana. Ugh. We may not want to do that. We may not. I might just rely on the old swordy sword. You're at luckier. How do I get you up to luckiest? The luck modifier, luckiest, would be the rabbit's foot, 2 rose gold, a name tag, and a diamond. Because I'm pretty sure we found some rabbit's foots and we found some name tags. Remember how excited I was that I found these? And a diamond? And talk to me about rose gold real quick. Rose gold is 3 copper to 1 gold. Okay. So if I got 3 copper to 1 gold, and we yoinked that up pretty good. Now, I'm pretty sure that this guy will be able to pull that out, even though he's not the bottom fluid. Haha! Go Laser IO automation. How great is that? All right, so now we can say, bada bing, bada boom, luckiest, which is exciting. And how are you for like modifiers? You still have an upgrade left. We could throw more sharpness on there, but we'll see. I might even replace the tool set there, but we'll see. Either way, gotta go to the end. Gotta get some more blaze rods. Then we will come back next episode. We'll go find the end portal. Probably kill the ender dragon. Get us some chorus fruit and maybe some other end resources. I should bring with me. You know what I'm gonna bring with me is a waystone. I think I've got some more waystones. I've got 2 more waystones. Cool. So I can pop one at the end portal, and then we have a back and forth to the end. Because don't forget, we also have this bad boy to teleport us home whenever we need. All right, so I'm going to wrap up the episode. We'll come back next time. We'll do this and that, and then fun times. All right, everyone, take it easy.